Divine Rising Academy. Yeah, you see what's behind me. Nothing but the most godly. What does that represent? Man, we out here in the fall with it, but guess what? The only point, the whole point of all of it is to rise above it, regardless of what the fuck they think is falling. Ain't nothing falling because everything's popping. Yeah. Anyways, hold on. You know, I like to start we like to start shit off with. But no, we hope everybody is having the most amazing day ever. Never forget that you are the most invincible, the most ultimate. All right? You look up at the star, or you look up at the sky at night and you see them stars. That's a part of you. That's a part of you. Hold on. Right? Never forget, man. That's the thing. The whole point is to never forget. Right? Because there's gonna be a lot of shit you go through. And then you're going to start to put attention on that. And when you put attention on that, you ain't putting attention on the shit. What shit? The universal shit. All right? We weren't just created to fucking get here, walk around, suffer for no fucking reason. No. And by the way, I'm rocking we rocking our Powerpuff Girls motherfucking throw over, you know? I don't even care. I'm going to tell you something right now. Buttercup's the only one on here that matters. Where's she at? Bam. Shit, I remember back in the day, shit, it's always deeper. There's always deeper meanings, right? Sometimes there wouldn't be nobody at the crib back in the day, wherever we were at, and shit, but Powerpuff Girls was on TV. They was watching us, and we was watching them, and they were teaching us how to be, you know, how to be strong despite how small we were, right? So, as I was saying, all right, all the stuff that you put attention on that isn't about your universal fucking destiny, your heavenly purpose, right? That's what we are here for. That's what we're here for. In the process, yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff, all right? And here's the thing, I'm not dictating shit. All right, everybody going to do what the fuck they want because they've been doing it anyways. Yeah, and that's all right. You see? Everybody going to do what the fuck they want. The squirrels, they going to do what the fuck they want. You can't tell a squirrel shit, all right? Police try to pull a motherfucking squirrel over. There's no such thing as that because it don't make no damn sense. You can't tell nobody to do shit. All right? So let's apply that same purpose. Because I've been at the point where if a motherfucking cop trying to pull me over, I ain't stopping for shit. This ain't gonna be no pursuit, ain't gonna be no high-speed chase. No, it's gonna be a residential, it's gonna be a speed limit cruise to the nearest fucking area where there's people at. You know, witnesses. You ain't just gonna sit up here and think because you got a badge and because you work for whatever you think you work for, or because you work for who you work for, right? Devoted to these pieces of fucking paper that y'all motherfuckers type up with rules that only affect motherfuckers who actually have nothing to do with anything negative. No, see, these rules ain't even rules. All right, they tricks and traps to get your ass what? Set the fuck back if you respond incorrectly. What the fuck? I was thinking about this earlier, right? Shit. So if you can't tell a squirrel nothing, you can't tell my ass nothing. And I'm not saying we're the same as a squirrel. I'm just saying the squirrel ain't doing nothing. Squirrel ain't bothering no one, right? Neither is we. Hold on a second. The wind in a bit. I gotta stand this way. I'm coming back. Hold on. And that's what it is. All right. To coexist in harmony means to appreciate the fact that everybody, you know, is their own great stuff. So let's all just appreciate that, right? That's what it's really about. Because remember, okay, as I just said, I don't dictate shit. People should do what they want as long as it's positive. Right? But there are a lot of people out here who like to dictate the lives of others as if that the words they say mean some shit, or as if, you know, you could tell somebody, hey, don't eat pizza, and they're not gonna eat pizza. Hey, don't go don't go and try to get that loan even though the bank is gonna say no because your credit is less than it's less than 600. So it's like, you know, you don't dictate nobody's life. You should always try to be the most positive thing you can possibly be. I don't care what your credit score is. I don't care what your GPA is. I don't care what your GPA is today. All right? Don't give it. If you have an honestly good I'm just trying shit out now. If you have an honestly good, all right, intention, motive, but here's the thing, and it's connected to just who you naturally already are, go do that shit, man. Fucking Piccolo and shit. I'm trying to make something. I like fashion, right? There's no limit to how amazing of a day you can have simply by understanding that the word amazing itself is represented by so much shit that you help create. Yes. Don't doubt, don't sleep on it. On some real shit. Like fashion, for instance. Nobody, you know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of people, I'm tired of people acting like they were the first to do some shit. Nobody was the first to do nothing, motherfucker. Stop. Motherfuckers trying to set records. Oh, I was the first. How about we all just appreciate the fact that we all are some super great souls, right? We are some amazing young sons. Yes. All right. This is cold, though. I fuck with that. I'm gonna fold it up a little. So appreciate it, man. Fuck out here. No, because nobody was the first to do shit but God. So stop. I'm tired. Oh, I was the first. All right. And then and motherfuckers get followers and shit. And they think because, they got followers and shit that their word means more than the next motherfucker on the block with no damn followers. Fuck out of here. Half the time y'all get some money, y'all start talking bullshit furthest away from reality or any type of divine truth. Go on some wall. Yeah. Ain't nobody the first to do shit. Let's just appreciate that there's so much fucking shit to do, right? There's a lot. And the best shit is the shit that's natural for you, right? Ooh, I got me a hood going in this bitch now. Hold on, let's fold it back. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's that Jedi cloak, motherfucker. That's all it is, all right? That's all we do. So I remember yesterday I was talking about how NASA discovered 2 moons. That's cool, NASA, but niggas still got to pay bills. Motherfuckers still got to go to work. So what the fuck? Thank you, but sure, I don't know. It's cool though. I guess I already said, when we look up if we look up and we get to see 2 moons, that's cool. I guess, a lot of shit moving in. I already said energy's moving in and out. All right, because you won't truly know unless you you won't truly know until you what? See for yourself? Nope, add a K. Seek for yourself. All right, you are part of the universe. All right, you're part of the heavens. All that shit was created way before you. Everything's already taken care of. Any type of certainty you need, seek within. All right. Your only intention should be to rise above all bullshit and be the most amazing you can be. That's it. And then when you see how automatic all that shit is, it's great. Free from all indoctrination, attachment, or devotion, or infatuation to anything that is what? Not gonna keep your day popping. It's that simple. Woo-woo. That's all I'm trying to say. All right? Because too many motherfuckers got too much goddamn money and they still complaining. What you complaining for? You ain't on EBT, boy. You ain't on on all these damn assistances and shit from the government. And guess what? Motherfuckers talking about, Trump trying to help motherfuckers get more jobs and work and shit more. That's great. That's cool. I can see where they're going with that, kind of. But at the same time, hey, man, a lot of shit been going on for a long motherfucking time, and people is trying their best to put one foot forward. And then Trump comes out here trying to tie everybody's shoelaces together. Like, get the fuck out of here, boy. You can't be taking, health. You can't be taking health care away from motherfuckers. You can't be taking food share away from motherfuckers. I don't know. I don't know what the intentions are. I don't know what the motives are. Maybe it's a whole experiment. They trying to see, based on certain situations, how bad do people want to fucking be great out here? I don't fucking know, but you ain't gonna sit up here and, take low blows like that. Nah. Because here's the thing, there's problems before his ass, problems during his ass, and there gonna be problems everywhere, right? After his shit. And there ain't nothing, no one owns nothing. No one's the first. That's why I said y'all get around these situations that are meant to teach your ass that it doesn't fucking matter, right? Imagine if you're the president, right? Imagine you're the president. You're probably focused on, you're a president, and you're probably so attached to that reality of being a president to the point where you forget about the fact that you're interdimensional. All right, you're a divine, luminous being. This shit is just an experience. It's just an exercise, right? To teach you, to appreciate, to balance you, to let you know that corruption is not the way. Because you're gonna come around a lot of stuff, and regardless of all the bad shit that continues to happen, who gives a fuck? All right, it gives us more of a reason to rise above. Always. But they tripping. All right. No one said crank it up for no reason now. That's all I'm saying. You know, you want to start with what you need to do, okay, is let people keep their benefits and stuff, and just pay. Y'all gotta pay people more. Stop. Shit's overqualified. Like, motherfuckers, they want you to be the most overqualified for the most underperforming job. What does that mean? All right, so countless motherfuckers is trying to get employment right now. Because, you know, hey, if you ain't got no money, you ain't got no motion. I was talking about this earlier out loud. All right, I was like, you know what? If you have a business you're trying to start, things take time. Things are always pending. Everything is a process. So at least if you got money, right? If you're continuously putting money into that, okay, regardless of the process, regardless of how much time, it's going further. It's going to grow. It's going to turn into a profitable investment that pays off, right? So you take that revenue and put it back into the company, and then you keep rinse and repeat, right? So it's at least see how everything we just said. There's motion. Shit is moving in that scenario, right? Without money, now you're just stuck. You got all this shit that is ready to hit it's like you're ready to push the button and get the conveyor going, but you keep pressing it, and it ain't going because, you know, it costs a motherfucking $100 to push get that bitch moving. So that's what it is. So you gotta do your best. You're better than your best. You gotta do better than your best. All right, because the best, you know, as the days go on, man, your best just ain't gonna cut it no more. You gotta realize that there's no limit to what? Your peak, your prime, your time to shine. As long as you stay aligned, everything will always be divine. Let them know. On a serious note, scratch that off. Because too many motherfuckers is really giving it their all out here. Just to be disrespected, just to be fucking criticized, and again, just put the fuck down. As if the motherfuckers putting people down is on some better shit. Y'all suck. Why? Because you should not ever be negative and put people down. You put people down, it makes your ass what? Just negative and just stupid. That's all. It makes you negative, and that's stupid. Very. Come on now. We all are some damn. We all come from divine intelligence. Don't take away, all right, from that because you got here, and now you're distracted thinking about all this shit that matters more than what the fuck. Like, don't get me wrong. Hey, man, the only thing that matters, nature, love, positivity, high vibrations, and transcendence. That's what allows heavens to expand. So as many souls as possible can go off and do all this shit that all of us who are here doing, so we can transcend and can keep this shit moving. I'm telling you, it's a never-ending game, bro, and the levels are infinite. So make sure, I always say, you know, make sure you're pro status, okay, master level shit. The other day on live, somebody was like, "Oh, can you sing Happy Birthday for my 100-year-old grandpa?" I'm like, damn. 100 years old, but that's the thing. We're not bound by time, and we're not bound by age. All right, so I'm like, damn, he's level 100. You know what that means? Level 100. That means you've seen a lot, you've been through a lot, and you're still here, right? Shit, he's level 100. You ever play Pokemon? Level 100 is the highest you can go. All right, level 100 in video game terminology is some pretty damn good shit. All right, next to God mode and invincibility, and just high scores, big ass high scores, but mainly like in terms of gaming shit, like cheat code, God mode, and shit like that, top level, top everything. It's gonna never stop. That's what life is, and we're most grateful for that. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, you know. You see, we come from around the way, and then around the way, from there, around the way, from around that way. All right, this way, that way, always. Where to pay at? Yeah. because on the motherfucking ground is where I'm not finna lay at. For real. I hope everybody out there is especially enjoying the autumn season. Hit them apple orchards, all right? Sip your cider. No, it's some real shit. You know, carve pumpkins, do whatever you like to do. You mean, y'all, we're doing. That's what we do. So I had to change up. We've been to this location before, but I had to change it because I really love that hill right there. You can't really see. Hold on, let me see. There, that's the hill. And then we have these beautiful trees too right here. Yep. I don't care, man. That's the thing. I was thinking about this too. Winter is some bullshit. Let's be honest, right? Winter, I mean, not winter, spring, summer, and fall. Ain't that some automatically good shit to enjoy? Yeah, your spirit and your soul loves you some motherfucking autumn and some spring especially. And don't forget about that summertime, boy. We get finessed like a motherfucker in the goddamn Midwest. And you know what? Snow is everywhere now. It's crazy. Snow is in Texas, California. Fuck out of here. I didn't even know they got snow in like Oklahoma and shit like that. I'm trying to put this whole up. It's disrespectful as fuck. You feel? But you get up in the motherfucking Midwest, you got 6 months of fucking ice cold bullshit. And you got like a few months of some shit that actually is the natural state of the planet. You know? So, everybody stay divine. Be the most amazing you could be. All right? Only transcend to the highest you could possibly, to the highest possible fucking level. All right? Because there's no end and nothing is limited. All right? God's love is the strongest, always will be. And if you're a part of that, then shit, you know what it's about. You are too and always will be forever. And that's what it's about. Woo! So stay bundled up out there, stay hustling, stay grinding. All right? Shit. That's the only thing we live for. Whoa. On some God gamma ray shit. Yeah, we always shining. Shining.